Okay, today I went back to the junkyard and picked me up I don't know if you can see, a new latch. Not new, but hopefully a good one. Because this one was fried. Didn't work. Wouldn't shut the car, wouldn't close it tight. Garbage. So, we're replacing it. And all the plastic broke to the lock. So I had to replace the plastic piece like this. That's going in it. And then that will secure the lock mechanism. These are garbage. So each one of the doors is going to get a new actuator to lock the doors, along with some new motors for the mirrors. Probably some new switches too. They're going to need them. Anyway, what we've gotten so far on this car is I got to put a clip back on the lock. I'm going to do that in a minute. Still working on the old alarm system and the Bose speaker system that I'm going to be putting back in it. Just replaced all of this. I don't know if I'm showing it right. Just replaced all this. Nice. Still need to get that switch for this, for the trunk. Just put this on here, this new bad boy on here, man, that's nice. It's gonna be beautiful. And we're working on the instruments. Everything works. But the speedometer squeals when you're going, so I'm gonna have to pull it out, probably blow it out with some compressed air. And maybe some electrical cleaner to dry it off with and see if that doesn't get it going. Anyway, that's where we're at right now. It's going to need a lot of stuff. Needs these things, garbage. And it's going to need a headliner. And the console. New visors, garbage. New dash, garbage. It's getting there though. And I'm going to replace this whole dash because it's cracked right there. Garbage. So got a new one right there that I found out of a junk car. Needs new panels, new weather strips, new rubber for the T-tops, new rubber for the doors. Lots of stuff going into this thing, man. I'm telling you what, there's a lot of stuff that's going into this thing. So one of the things I've noticed on a lot of these cars, because I've been watching a lot of videos on them lately, and almost every car is missing that cigarette lighter. It's got a hole. Mine has the cigarette lighter. So we're going to be getting a new alarm system. We're going to be working on the Bose system. I'm getting rid of this piece of garbage, and I'm going to put a nice stereo in it, and I'm going to activate the Bose system in it. Once I get everything done, I'm going to take the amps. So I know there's at least 2 amps on each one of the kick panels, and probably back in the back behind that seat. There's another set of speakers. I haven't opened it up, but it looks like there's probably another amp to those back there. I'm not sure about the speakers on the side over here. We'll find out. I don't know. My old Z28 did not have this system in it. It had 2 speakers in the front and 2 speakers on each side. It did not have the kick panel Bose speaker system and the back Bose speaker system. So I don't know. I haven't even looked at those speakers back there in the back. I don't even know if they're any good, you know. I mean, I'm probably going to have to replace the speakers And I'm going to have all the capacitors in these little amps replaced. So I'm going to have to take those to an electronics shop and just have them replace all the capacitors with fresh capacitors. This car is 35 years old. So those capacitors are way past their prime. They're going to have to be upgraded with some new ones. We got the oil pressure gauge working again. That was all messed up, and it was messed up. It was like this was stuck back here. And I flicked it, started the car, and it started working. After I put a new oil pressure sensor in it, which operates that gauge, but it also has a safety switch in it that if it's not hooked up right and the fuse is blown on the firewall, that took me a couple days to figure that out. It's been a while since I worked on one of these cars, but there's a fuse on the firewall next to the battery that blew when I was tuning up the engine, because I broke the oil sending unit pressure switch. I broke that because it was so old, it just cracked. Everything cracked. And I had to put a new pressure switch in it. But when I did that, when I was taking the plug out, because you have to get to this bottom plug, this back plug, underneath the car, because of the way the manifolds is set up on this with all this garbage of freaking emissions. I'm going to eventually get rid of the emissions stuff, put some headers on here, but that's going to be when this engine's all freshened up. And I've done some work on it, probably put some new heads on it. I'm going to probably have the crank internally balanced so that when I put everything back together, it just runs like a rape ape. But that's where we're at right now. Lot of work to do on this car, but this is one worth saving, and I'm going to save it, and it's going to be my baby, just like my old black one was. That was my baby. I was forced to sell it because of some extenuating circumstances, but this one here, this is mine until I die, and I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it when I'm done with it. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.